What is up, family? It's your boy FX Brandon J, back at it to provide some more entertainment and value for you guys. Now, before we get into anything, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please comment down any suggestions or any videos you guys want to see in the future. If it's any topics about trading or just vlog or my day in the life, whatever it is, leave it in the comment section. And if you have any questions, guys, make sure you hit me up on Instagram at FXBrandonJ, where I'm more than happy to answer your questions. So guys, in this video, I'm going to be doing some technical analysis towards the end of the video. I'm going to be screen recording because I am in two positions. And if TPs are both hit today, this will be my biggest day to date. And you guys will probably have seen that in the thumbnail of the video if that's the case. But yeah, so as you guys can see, hopefully you guys can see that from there, we're up around $2,200. And if TPs both are hit, we should be ending the day at around 4 or 5 grand. So it's going to be my biggest day today if that happens. Hopefully it does. We will see what happens. But without further ado, so today we got planned. We're going to be going to the store. I need to get a tripod. And then we're going to go swimming with the family. I need to pick up some things for the shisha. So it's going to be pretty interesting. So without further ado, let's get into this day, baby, and see what happens with our TPs. Okay, guys, so just to update you before we leave the house, these are what the positions are looking like. I entered over here, obviously. I have my alert set to see lower low so I can set my new stop loss and profit. And then overall TP is over here at the low. And then I'm actually in NZD CAD right here, and TP is actually about to be hit. I have my alert set. I'm about to go to break even because my alert did just get hit where it was to hit this high, like literally right before I started recording. So that's what I'm gonna do, go to BE on this position and then just kind of let this position ride with AUD CAD if it loads. There you go. And yeah, so keep you guys updated throughout the day. So let's go to the store, baby. Alright guys, so we just got to the mall, as you can see, and I didn't tell nobody, but we actually got a whip. That was nothing crazy like these crazy rich forex traders. Like, I'm not there yet, I'm still building my way up, but it's not like an ugly ass car either, so I think it's perfect. You guys will see in the next video. So yeah, let's go inside now. Alright, so this is the one. It's like a tripod, you can like move it around. If I can bend it on camera, you guys can see. So it's pretty cool. It'll help me like get some more nice angles when I can attach it to things. So yeah, let's go check out. Let's get this one. Okay. Dankeschön. All right, guys. So just to keep you guys updated on the positions, one of them is actually retracing a little. I don't know if you guys can see that, the AUD JPY. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that one because I don't like how far it is retracing. I can just enter back in tomorrow if I want to. But the NZD, like I was saying before the camera fell, but the NZD CAD position is actually close to hitting TP. I don't know if you guys can see that, hopefully. So yeah, so we're totally, for the day, about 1800, but I'm about to close the AUD JPY. Okay guys, so I just closed the AUD JPY trade. So now we are just in the NZD CAD sell. So I'll keep you guys updated on how that goes and everything. So let's go swimming. Sheesh. Alright guys, so I just got to my uncle's house. Okay guys, so not even 10 minutes later, our TP actually ended up getting hit. And so if I open up my MetaTrader, you guys can see there's the overall balance, and we ended up closing the day for 2 grand. So not bad at all, a great solid day. And just a little mid-video gem. What you guys need to understand is you never want to chase big days. You got to attract them, right? Don't ever chase the big money, the big days. Let it come to you, because when you try to chase those big days, chase the bigger money, that's when you get greedy, you stop following your trading plan and everything. And just like in this video, like I could have had my biggest day today, but I didn't, and that's fine. I just closed, ended up having a 2K day, not bad at all. and it's just something that comes with trading. You got to learn when to attract and not to force. So we're gonna go swimming, and I'll catch you guys when we're actually at the swimming place. So hopefully you guys appreciated that mid-video gem. What's up, man? Yeah. All right, guys. So we just got done swimming. Where do we go? McDonald's.
What's up, guys?
McDonald's. All right, guys. So we just got that shisha. You tell the pink one, and then we're gonna go and smoke it at my cousin's house. So yeah, and then you guys will see. I'll tell you how much we paid for it and everything. So it's not that bad. Yeah, I forgot to mention that everything's legal after you're 18 in Germany.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Sheesh, what is up, family? All right, guys, so it is the next day. I ended up getting home way too late. It got way too late, and so I just ended up eating, and then I just went to bed, bro. I actually did finish editing the video yesterday too. Forgot to mention that. But I'm about to hop on the charts, and just to give you guys some back end. So the first position that we closed early, the AUDJPY, we closed at a 1 to 5, and then the second trade that actually hit TP, I think it was NZD CAD or something CAD, hit a 1 to 3 for TP. So let's go to the charts, and then I actually do want to show you guys the shisha we bought yesterday. So here's the shisha we bought yesterday. As you guys can see, like it's pretty nice. I don't got the hoses. I forgot them at my cousin's house. Yeah, so we ended up paying like 120 for everything with the electric coal lighter. He gave us some coals, all 4 hoses so that all of us can smoke. So it's not bad at all. And they say that this brand usually goes for like 200 for one without everything else that we got. So not bad. We got a great deal. Let's hop on the chart so you guys can get some technicals out of this video. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Okay, guys, so getting straight into the technicals, on the AUDJPY sell, what I do is a top-down analysis, right? So I can clearly see that market is on a downtrend, right? We're clearly going bearish. So there's no point for me to continue to look for buys until market breaks highs or any sort of that kind of thing. So then I go down into lower time frames. I identify my points of interest, right? My last higher highs or higher lows, which in this case is then when we can do this again, and then we can see something like this, right? And so that's when I was looking for this pullback here to continue going short. And then we'll change this color here so we don't get confused. Let's actually make it blue. And so now this looks a little messy, but it's really not. I can actually just delete this and this so you guys can get a little deeper understanding. So I just continue to do this on lower time frames. I understand where my supply and demand is, right? Obviously this being supply. And then I just look for breakdowns on lower time frames. I really look for, shifts in market structure, in, are we seeing some signs of market potentially continuing to the downside or shifting in structure? Now, it's going to sound like I'm repeating myself a lot, but I'm not. I'm just re-emphasizing things that are really important. So that's kind of what I do. Now, I don't usually mark up my charts like this because it's way too much, right? But then when you go on lower time frames, you can delete this and then delete this, and then you can kind of, get a little more clear on what you're looking for. So I ended up entering over here. As you guys saw in the video, we ended up exiting right over here because the hourly did not break below this low. That's why I had a alert here, USD JPY lower low. And yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. And there's a bunch more that goes into the trading, like, imbalance zones, just supply and demand, a point of interest, and so many other things, like liquidity, trend lines that I usually try to target. So there's a lot more that goes into it, but for the basic technical analysis of the video, Like you really need to pay attention to overall market structure and then dive deeper into it to see what's going on the smaller time frames, but always keep in mind that higher time frame correlation, right? So going into the NZD CAD trade that we took. Obviously, guys, as you can see, we're entering previous lows from about 2 years ago. So I assumed that market needs to push a little higher because of the demand or the support zone that you have. So that's when I saw this trade. And as you guys can see, what do we need to do? We always need to have market come back and retest at some point, right? So I was looking this potentially. So I was looking for some kind of thing like this. And then that's why I traded into that area. Now, most of the time, guys, I do not trade against the market trend. I always trade with the trend, but this was just so clean, a quick scale, a scalp. And so that's what I just did. I just went for it. And it ended up playing out perfectly. As you can see, we came into our points of interest. As you can see, we had an imbalance zone here that I was targeting, as well as a point of interest. And so that's why my profit target was there. And then as soon as I go into deeper time frames, you can kind of see my stop loss, why I had it right here below these lows, these last breaks. And so hopefully this gives a little more insight on how I trade. You guys can see the stop loss was 16, take profit was 51. And then with the AUD stop loss was 20. And then we ended up actually exiting, I think I already told you guys, at a 1 of 5, which was like somewhere right there, literally at a 1 of 5. Yeah, so literally right there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this part of the video. It gives a little deeper understanding into how I trade, but not fully. But we will be getting into that as the YouTube channel grows and more people start watching the videos. All right, guys. So hopefully you guys got a deeper insight on how I trade. Now, just from over the years of trading, what I've noticed for myself is the simpler I make things, the better I trade. And that's why I trade very simple. Now, there are a lot of things that go into it, supply and demand, imbalance zones, point of interest, liquidity. Like there's a lot that goes into it, don't get me wrong. But the simpler things are, the better they turn out. Now, hopefully that made some sense, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, took some value out of it. Look out for the next video coming out. Leave some feedback in the comments, any videos, any questions you guys have that we can answer in these videos. And without further ado, man, it's your boy FX Brandon J out, and I'll see you guys in the next one, baby. Sheesh!